First Snow, Part 9, a Miraculous Ladybug Fanfiction. If you have not heard the previous 8 parts of this story, you can find a link to them in the description box below. I'm not used to high heels, Marinette thought, glancing at the mirror to check herself out. The last half hour had been a bit of a blur. Her hair was put up and her face was painted with products she had never heard nor seen before, but even the brushes they used looked expensive. "Will you be able to walk in those?" Cat Noir asked, walking over to place her arm in his. "They're surprisingly comfortable, but I won't be walking out in them." He hesitated a moment before answering. "Why not?" "I don't know what brand these are, Cat, but I'm pretty sure they're worth more than a motorcycle." She watched him fidget as he broke eye contact with her. Why was he willing to spend so much on her anyway? "What about the dress?" he whispered. She turned and looked at herself in the mirror again, knowing that it would be painful to return it. She had fallen in love with it, and it made her feel like, well, princess? He stepped in to see the view she had in the mirror, and she noticed that, although she wished it didn't, they looked good together, standing side by side. "But why is he willing to spend so much on me?" she thought again, turning to look at him. What?" he stuttered, his face suddenly turning pink as she realized he was a kiss's length away. "Don't you like it?" "I love it," she said. It would be unlike her to accept such a present, but something was different about tonight. Although the attention was on her, it wasn't for her. Cat wasn't trying to buy this for her happiness. It was about his happiness. He wanted to feel good about dressing her up. "So, you'll wear it out of the store?" "Yes," she laughed. "I will. Where are we off to next?" "A jazz club!" he exclaimed, a twinkle in his eyes. She rolled her eyes and took his hand to lead him out. She felt him stiffen at her touch and smiled. Who knew she had this much power over him? And since when? What had changed so suddenly? There was something she was missing, but she couldn't quite figure it out. One detail that would change her entire world, and yet she was coming up empty. "I hope you know that I'm not one for dancing," she said, turning back to look at him. "I have 2 left feet myself, my lady, but that's never stopped me before." The conversation with him was so natural that she didn't realize the mistake he made. It wouldn't be until the wee small hours of the morning when Marinette would realize what had changed between them. Thank you so much for listening. Part 10 will be coming out shortly. In the meantime, you can check out the videos below for more stories. I'll catch you next time.